Oh, wow. Okay, well, I hope you guys have been able to hear me. Apparently that stream hiccup just completely ruined my audio. No one said anything in the chat quite yet, so hopefully it's okay. But, well, we'll see soon if something went terribly, terribly wrong. In any case, still waiting on this NorthernLions pick. They've used up all their bonus time, and, well, they've got 15 seconds left to think of something. And they go for a puck. All right, interesting. So, probably going to be a tri-lane Naga Siren, then, with a solo puck. And then Tidehunter and puck could either go middle or off lane either way. Yeah, now there goes the chat now. Well, yeah, I apologize once again for people missing my analysis. I'm sure it wasn't that great anyway, but my microphone should be back working now, and hopefully the in-game audio is working as well. When OBS had that little hiccup, it just kind of muted my microphone for no reason, so... Yeah, looking at it, we have the Witch Doctor is the final pickup for myInsanity, so that's going to be the last support player. Do I have, like, no in-game audio? What is going on with this? God damn. I solo cast for just a draft, and suddenly everything just goes to complete shit. What a life. In any case, we'll move into this game here in just a second, and I'm guessing it'll be the aggressive tri-lane with the Witch Doctor tree, and yes it will. So a little bit of a heal strat, and these heroes will be very tough to kill with living armor and this Witch Doctor heal at some point, and we discussed, I think it was Banshee and myself, it might have been Heflatv actually, I don't remember which game it was, but the Witch Doctor, you do see him going for mostly the heal build as opposed to leveling up Maledict, even though Maledict does have quite a bit of utility as well. I don't know. You probably will see the heal build in this case, though. So it'll be a tri-lane against tri-lane, and, well, Naga's a pretty tanky hero, and hard to kill, but you can't really say the same for Rubik and Ancient Apparition. I talked about it earlier in the draft, that these heroes are pretty damn squishy if they get caught out. So if there's an arrow onto either of these heroes, they're just kind of straight up dead, and then add the living armor on top, not living armor, the leech seed on top of that, and then Cask as well. Could be a bit of a problem. We'll likely see this Tidehunter go up against a Timbersaw, which is not what he wanted to do, for sure. And, yeah, we'll be a Darkseer mid up against the puck, so some interesting lanes. I'll go and choose the teams here really quickly as well. On the side of myInsanity, the Serbian squad, we've got Bucktop. Pretty funny name, actually. Bucktop, I like that. It's got a good ring to it. On the Witch Doctor, we got Gogi, I believe, or Gog1. I'm going to go with Gogi as his name. I think it sounds pretty funny. Nah, Gog1. Gog1. That's his name now. And we have Zima, or Zime, I think. I had a Serbian lesson in the last game. I didn't really pay attention that much, though, apparently. I'll just call him Z-Madge. We do see lead seed on a Rubik. Can I actually find this kill? Is there an arrow to follow up at all? He's taking a ton of damage from these Treant right clicks. They might just keep going. Is there a cask or an arrow? Right clicks. There's the cask flying out. And actually, that's going to catch. Nice use of the creep. We'll actually manage to pull that off. Chilling Touch trying to take out this Witch Doctor. He's on the run. Really nowhere to go for him. We might see a TP from that support. Witch Doctor will go down, but it looks like Ancient Apparition will fall here as well. So a 2-for-1 trade so far, and the first blood going the way of myInsanity. A nice start for them in this tri-lane. Witch Doctor grabs the first blood. Overlay. God damn it. Holy crap. Oh my god. Alright. Oh god. I say I'm okay at solo casting, and I do this to myself. Ay. So now you won't see the first blood very well, but promise me it happened. God, I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. Everything's going to shit. Well, now I've run out of things to mess up, I think. So that's good. We got it all out of the way now before the action really did kick in. So I'm just doing that to help you guys out, really. And then we'll just move on forward here. So we got the Tidehunter against the Timbersaw. Timbersaw you think would do all right in this lane, but he might have a hard time finding last hits with Anchor Smash, which does create a bit of a problem because, like I said, he does want the last hits and doesn't really have the mana to spam his spells too hard for last hits unless he goes for a bottle. And, well, in this bottom lane, we're actually seeing some attempts at some pulling action from this Ancient Apparition. And, yeah, so the overlay should be gone now. What a life. Alright, I'm running out of things to screw up. It's fine. It's fine. And, yep. Bring up the last hit counter. We do have this top lane. Yeah, Timbersaw falling a bit behind. I mean, once he gets enough points in Rolling Death and maybe some Timber Chain, he might have some damage burst to really deal with this Tidehunter a bit more. But Tide just doesn't care, man. He's got Kraken Shell. He's got a Stout Shield. He's got a lot of health. Oh, bottom lane. I missed a kill. There's a Mirana. Finds the kill in the Ancient Apparition. She just fired the arrow now, so they didn't even need that for the kill, it looks like. But, oh, he's back immediately. And we have a bottled up double damage in the Darkseer. Probably not going to do a whole lot right now. It's pronounced Victor. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, if it was in Cyrillic characters, that would have made sense, but, yeah, now I actually took a little bit of Russian, very, very little, so I can actually read the alphabet, but I just didn't make the connection there. All right, Victor. All right, thank you, Lozny Shannon. Probably butchered your name as well, but, oh, at least I learned something today. So yeah, I'll start calling him Victor then. And, well, a little lead sheet will go down to the Ancient Apparition. They're trying to chase this down. Lift from Rubik will delay this a little bit, but Mirana coming forward, trying to find this. She does have an arrow. It will miss, though, from point-blank range. Not quite able to find it. Cask bouncing through, doing quite a bit, stunning up that Rubik. It probably will kill him off. The Witch Doctor heal doing lots of work. Will keep him alive as well. Living armor used. And, well, killing spree for this Mirana. She's doing quite well for herself. Trien going completely ham, trying to dive the tower. Might have bit off more than he can chew here, but this Naga, she's out of mana. No nets and riptides for her. Trien will make his way out. Ay, ay, ay. I think for I think for the rest of this game, until I figure things out, I probably will just call the heroes on MOI by their heroes' names because, oh god, I'm already screwing way too many things up to try and pronounce people's in-game names correctly. It's way too much. I just need to minimize mistakes I could possibly do right now. And, well, mid lane, Dark's here. Leading the game in farm, has 21 last hits. This Puck, 15-4, so not too far behind. And in the top lane, things continue to go pretty well for this Tidehunter. He's at 19-1. Timbersaw catching up a little bit, though. Rolling Death, he does have level 2 in it now, and level 2 in the Timber Chain, or sorry, in Reactive Armor, so he's doing a bit better in this lane than he was previously. Naga trying to find some farm. The supports rotating around a bit for MYI, trying to find something else. Chilling touch last hits, or not last hits, right clacks. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm falling apart. Witch Doctor gonna go ahead and right-click that AA with that living armor on, so he feels pretty damn safe. Darkseer continuing to grab all the runes. He just has complete rune control against this Puck with the Ion Shell, just way more spammable than that orb. And Mirana, she's got her phase boots up and a Rig of Basilius, so we'll make this lane even stronger. We do see Treant making his way back down, and they can start going for some more kills here. Well, let's see if they actually are able to find anybody. They are waiting in the jungle, but there is a Radiant Observer Ward over here, so they know exactly where they are and can play pretty safe accordingly. But it means no last hits for this Naga while they sit back playing pretty damn carefully. Well, not really a whole lot else going on. Pretty passive laning otherwise. It's not a ton of kill potential until maybe this Timbersaw hits 6, but even then, well, he has solved the mana problem by going for the the energy booster before the boots, so he will have the arcane boots here pretty soon, but wanted the mana first and instead of opting for the move speed right off the bat, and this will help him spam his Whirling Death a bit more and try to keep this Tidehunter out of the lane. And, well, mid lane, Puck continuing to try and get some last hits. Darkseer still, well, he's not leading the charts anymore. Tidehunter still finding his last hits, and he'll be getting a pretty damn fast blank up against this solo lane Timbersaw. So that mid game fight will be pretty damn strong for him. Whereas Timbersaw, well, actually Timbersaw might be going for the kill here. Whirling Death just needs to find the Timber Chain now, and maybe one more spell as well. But he actually does stick up. If you can find this Tidehunter, nope, he's gonna back off now. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Puck actually... Oh, Puck does make his way bottom. He's going to find a kill down there. Cask is bouncing around. Heroes dying left and right, but a 2-for-1 trade. Mirana's still alive, though. The two supports do go down for myInsanity. And I understand you're not blaming me. I just don't like doing things wrong, but it's fine. I already do have high blood pressure, by the way. It's actually unreasonably high. That's why I can't really donate blood at all, because my blood pressure is way too high. In any case... 3-5 the kill score. After that, a bit of a rough start in the bottom lane for NLions. They have found some kills back in some decent trades, so surviving a bit better than I thought they would have, and that means they're finding some levels on Rubik and AA. Level 4 on the Rubik now, and Ancient Apparition, where did he run off to? Actually, Puck almost dying middle lane to the Darkseer. AA's found his level, he's only level 2.5, never mind. But anyway, here we go. Darkseer's made his way bottom. He's going for the gank. He surged up, trying to Ion Shell as well and do some damage to this Rubik. But there's the Ravage from the Tidehunter coming in at just the right time. Can actually find a kill through this living armor, though. Witch Doctor here also doing quite a bit of work. And all of a sudden, looks like shoes on the other foot. But now they're being forced back. Treant will go down finally. Naga taking a bit of damage, but so is the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor heal, continuing to heal up these heroes. And at the end of the day, 2-for-1 trade. Mirana goes down so far, and let's see if they can actually find this Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor, why did you come back? He finds the Cask, but Timbersaw's coming in. That's why he came back. Nice little double kill for him. Darkseer's not done yet. He does surge forward the Timbersaw, but Timbersaw needs his Whirling Death to come off cooldown to help kill off this Ancient Apparition. He also does have a Chakram. He has the Ion Shell on the Darkseer as well, and they will find the kill, so... It looked bad there after the Ravage for a while, but they turned it around with all those heals. It just was so hard to kill the heroes of myInsanity, and... Well, they turned that fight around even with the Ravage being used. Nice rotation from the Timbersaw. finding a bit more than you would normally. When you rotate with Timbersaw, you need to find kills because otherwise you end up falling quite a bit behind. Just in terms of you need to work towards that Bloodstone and some mana regen to sustain fights, but if you find kills, it's totally worth it, and nice rotation from him. Well, we're going to settle down just a little bit now. Mirana's made her way top, actually, to try and get some safer farm of her own. She does need to get a couple of items. Has an Aquila and the Phase Boots, but probably going to go for drums, something like that, and then into Mjolnir's the most popular build on the Mirana, and it's a ridiculously good item, and it's built for just perfectly good reason, and we'll see if that will be the choice here. Timbersaw, Timber Chain and around, has his Arcane Boots done now and 1,000 gold, so if he wants to go towards Bloodstone, he can maybe finish his Magic Wand as well. A couple of options there. Bloodstone definitely the best item. He wants to get towards it as quickly as possible, but he also could get a Blink first. Some people just go Blink Yules for massive mobility. You get some mana regen from the Yules as well, and that Blink lets you get into a position for a Whirling Death, and then you can Timber Chain out of fights instead of into them, and while also contributing maybe more damage. We do have an Invisibility Rune Rubik. Maybe looking for a fight down here bottom, but Timbersaw's back as well, so gotta be pretty careful here. In fact, this Invis... Oh, no, okay. I thought I was running out a bit sooner. In any case, the Mirana's found this solo lane and will continue to farm it up here against the Ancient Apparition. Looking for his level 6. He's just level 3.5. And, in fact, let's bring up the hero level chart here. Ancient Apparition, by far the lowest, but supports for the Dire side aren't that much better. They've been tied up in this aggressive tri-lane for a lot of the time, so not too terribly surprised to see that. Net worth, all the Dire cores are ahead, but it's not by that tremendous of an amount. They are ahead for sure, which is the 9-5 kill score, but we'll see if they can translate it into much more push. Their tower killing ability is actually kind of limited. They have 4 heroes that don't really add a whole lot, and Mirana needs a couple items to get that right click going to take down towers. But they want to kill off this Tidehunter. Tide does have Ravage available if he wants to pop it, and I think he will have to if he wants to survive here. Not going to even bother using it, and well, I guess it was only him and the Rubik down here, so I can't truly blame them. Leech Seed flies out on the Rubik. Chakram flying through. That's going to be another 2 kills down in this bottom lane, and this kind of 4-man death ball just going to work while Mirana continues to farm. Puck, however, farming his mid lane, has found a Blink Dagger. That's good for him. Living Armor is keeping this tower mid. Pretty nice and healthy, though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And while the Radiant draft, Arrow under the Ancient Apparition, Starstorm double proc, and should get this last hit. Will Mirana actually, well, the song will be used, and actually cancels the Cold Feet proc, not really achieving anything, and, well, that was a really goofy song, and she actually might pay for this. Here comes the Witch Doctor, maybe going to try and throw a cast here in a second. Actually uses the ultimate, but going for the illusions first. Here comes the Ravage, though, saving the Naga for the time being. She's on the run. Witch Doctor does go down, and Mirana's on the run from this Tidehunter. And nice Ravage there. Saves his carry, and finds a kill. But kill score 12-6. MY doing pretty good. They do have the tower advantage. They have killed 1 tower, and they do have the Treant Protector as well, so losing towers will be a difficult proposition for him, for them, sorry. And well, we'll see how it continues to go. This team fight from MY is pretty damn good, just with the Timbersaw actually off to a very good start, I would say, and then Darkseer working towards that level 10, level 11, where you get that wall and it becomes truly effective. Level 1 wall, he has skilled it, but doesn't really do that much compared to level 2 wall. It's much better to have that level 11.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Naga working towards the Radiance as always, and, well, she might take a detour for a Ring of Aquila or something along those lines. Oh, Rubik stole Living Armor. That's a pretty nice steal for him. We'll be able to heal up some towers and things like that and keep heroes alive. Bottom lane, trying to kill off the Treant, actually, and, well, he just goes down. What was he doing that far forward by himself? I have no idea. Well, mysteries of life, I guess.
Denied.
Yeah. Twitch, chat's pointing out that there's literally no damage. I mean, both teams are actually quite limited on physical damage at the time being. I mean, Mirana needs a lot of items, and Naga needs that Radiance to actually farm up her damage items as well. It's been a pretty aggressive game, and it will continue to do so. They both have very good mid-game fighting teams with, like, level 11. That's when the Darkseer comes online. Level 2 Ravage as well would be quite nice to have, along with the Blink Dagger. But the Tidehunter, after his really nice start, has kind of taken a bit of a detour. He's gone for the Arcane Boots before the Blink, which is fine, but he hasn't been finding the farm that he did before. Arrow flies, it's not going to hit anything, but yeah, that Tide, he would really like to have that Blink sometime soon. Well, middle lane being pushed. We got the Mirana, Darkseer, and Treant all here. Going to start going to work on this tower. Ion Shell trying to help push as well. Puck will try and draw the wave back, and Ancient Apparition, is he level 6 yet? No, not quite. That's their best real anti-team fight tool. But they're not going to have it until he gets that level 6, so still a little ways off. MY, they do back off of that middle tower, not really wanting to commit too hard. They're all pressuring top tower at the same time with the Timber Saw. He has his Perseverance done, so that region's starting to get online, and he could detour for the Blink now, but it looks like he'll just be rushing that Bloodstone. It's the build that I often use on Timber Saw. I like Bloodstone Blink in that order. It's particularly good, because if you have Blink and no Bloodstone, I mean, blinking is nice, but if you don't have the damage to actually fight continuously, you're in trouble. Mirana just way too deep right now. Gonna use a Moonlight Shadow to try and escape. There is a Sentry Ward, but placed on a little bit too late. Mirana actually might go back in here. Not really sure that's a good idea. Maybe she didn't see the Sentry Ward get placed. But she'll fire a arrow towards middle. It will not land on Puck. But I'm gonna go and right-click him down anyway. This Puck is very squishy right now with the Blink Dagger and no treads, so we'll see him buy that up pretty shortly. He does have the Belt of Giant Strength, so he'll finish it pretty quickly. Oh, nice two-man coil, though, by the Puck, but where's the follow-up? There's the Ravage being used. Overgrowth at the same time. Neither team can just move very well right now. Naga trying to come in. She does have a sleep if she wants to try and make something happen or run away. Arrow gonna fly through. Will land on the Tide Hunter. Witch Doctor ult flying through. Where's the Naga sleep? This Tide's not going well for them. The Darkseer ult is used. Where was the sleep? There was no way that fight was going well for them. And there it is now. But she dies to the cask. That was just... Oh my goodness gracious. Completely mishandled by Naga Siren. Where was the sleep? That's about all I gotta say. If she just sleeps, they leave and they don't lose heroes. But once that ult went down for the Darkseer, you just gotta get out of dodge. And instead, we have that 2 for no trade middle and the tower going down as well. Trying to go for more down here. Timbersaw nearly out of mana. Needs a Perseverance to come into effect here. Fires the Timber Chain. Chakra missing on the Ancient Apparition as well. And they should clean him up pretty easily with the Mirana. But Mirana will go down to the TP support. And Tide Hunter will get that Killing Spree gold, so working towards that Blink Dagger. But, well, after that fight middle lane, 16-8's the kill score. And take a quick look at the XP and gold graphs. Yeah, pretty nice dip there in the favor of myInsanity. And a good game so far. I like their draft and how they've been playing this draft so far. The last 2 games we saw up against TCN where they played, it was not... The drafts were okay. I don't know about the first one, but, like, I don't know. They went for some creative drafts and just didn't really play them to the best effect. But so far, they're executing this lineup a lot better, and I'm really enjoying this play. And, well, we see a really nice cask down here by the Secret Shop. And we're going to see a vacuum from this Darkseer, maybe. Yeah, Puck couldn't even get a phase shift or anything off there because of the cask. Really nicely used. Treant continuing to chase. Little overgrowth on both the supports. Witch Doctor ult to follow and doing a massive amount of damage. Timbersaw going to try and finish off this Ancient Apparition. One Willing Death should finish it, and it will. Dominating streak for him, and another 3 for nil trade. And, well, myInsanity, their team fight right now is just ridiculous. Naga Siren does continue to farm up, but her Relic is still 2,000 gold away, and by the time she gets that, unless there's a miraculous team fight, they could be in trouble. Like, yesterday, Lions had this really great team fight combination to fall back on, and they actually do have a pretty good one this game, but it's just not working out. They haven't found that nice wombo combo that won them a just clean team fight like they did yesterday in the comeback win, and they really do need to find that now with all the tier 1 towers falling. Timbersaw's Bloodstone is finished. He'll be wanting to fight constantly. They're a bit on the back foot. This is a huge item for Timbersaw, and if he gets some more Bloodstone charges, he'll be unstoppable, man. And, well, they're going to go in. We see the blink from the tree end. Leech Seed immediately on the Ancient Apparition, blowing him up. Puck, phase shifts, orbs out. Nothing he can really do there. And, well, let's see if they keep on trying to fight here. Witch Doctor and Darkseer are very deep. Let's see if the cast gets thrown out here in just a second. Nice Ravage. We'll catch out Witch Doctor and the Darkseer, but they're just healing their way through it. The living armor in this heal, it's absolutely ridiculous. The Ravage just not able to capitalize on it at all with the power of this heal strat. Stolen Cask is bouncing through and actually doing quite a bit of work, probably saving his Tidehunter for the time being. He's still on the run. He actually turns around, not really sure why he did that. He will probably go down to the Chakra, and he will. Mega kill streak. He's not done yet. Trying to kill off this Puck. May detour for the Timbersaw. Gets interrupted in the chain. If he gets a Whirling Death off here, nice vacuum into that AoE combo. Double kill for Timbersaw, and MYI, they're just crushing through. And, well, they can't quite find the Puck. It looks like he barely makes it out with his life, but they just continue to fight. And, oh, Ancient Apparition, why did you come back? Why? What level is Ancient Apparition? He's not level 6 yet. 16.5 minutes in the game, he is 1 creep short of 6. It's getting a little ridiculous. And, well, the story of this game so far is, I mean, Lions, they have a really nice initiation and some burst damage potential, but they can't finish heroes, and then the heals just kick in, and then what do? They're out of Ravage. They don't have, well, I still don't have Ice Blast, but the Puck's already used her spells, and what do you do then? I don't know, they need this Radiance so bad on Naga. She actually finds a D-Ward, kind of nice for her, but she's about 1,000 gold away from that Relic, so 2,300 away from that Radiance. Still quite a ways away, and myInsanity, they're not done pushing yet. They know they're on a bit of a timer with the Naga. She is the best late game hero in this game, 100%. So they just don't want to let her get there. They need to keep fighting like this. And well, a little bit of a lull in the fight here. Take a look at some items. We already talked about the Naga. Witch Doctor working towards that Aghanim Scepter. About 1,000 gold away there. Timbersaw actually won't let me have a break. He continues to fight. Stolen Chakra doing a little bit of work here, trying to push back and spam some waves. Overgrowth actually going to only land on the Tidehunter, it looks like. But, well, Mirana, she finds a tower in the meantime. Here comes the Darkseer trying to come and fight with the D&D rune. But, well, Fadebolt will come through, clean up the tree, and well, Timbersaw goes down as well. The backup just wasn't there, and I think that was the first Ice Blast of the game as well. Yeah, finally they have their biggest, well, their second biggest teamfight spell online, and it happens. I mean, I don't know. It finally happens. They're finally finding some defenses here, but Timbersaw, did he buy back for this? I thought he died. Oh, yeah, his Bloodstone, so he just respawned very quickly, and, well, Song is used. Timbersaw not done. He wants to chase down in here and try and make a fight happen, but where's his backup? He kind of needs a Blink Dagger to keep chasing like this. Oh, Sirak might be in a bit of trouble. Well, he's forced to pop a Ravage, and if they can clear up Sensei here, or sorry, Grazine, I guess. Did he change his name? Like, I thought he introduced the teams already. I guess I got distracted by the fights in the bottom lane. Never finished introducing the teams. But Ice Blast blowing up Mirana. I don't know. Very aggressive play there. But Witch Doctor ult is used and will clean up the Rubik. And, well, MOI, they take a 2-for-1 trade, and they kill the Naga, most importantly. And she did not buy her relic, so she will be delayed just a little bit there as well. So they grab a tower, they move forward, and well, they can just keep fighting. And the thing is for Lions is, I mean, they got this Ice Blast Ravage combo, but myInsanity with a Timbersaw with this nice start, he can basically just fight constantly. He doesn't need to stop for anything. His cooldowns are so low, he can just continually fight. Same can be said, not so much for Witch Doctor, but his ultimate's always on. Or sorry, his heal is always on. Mirana can always dish out Starstorms and arrows, and the DPS. And Tree, he just living armors up dudes, and that's the way of the world. So there's a bit more of a less of a one-cycle team fight for myInsanity as far as their damage dealer is concerned, which is the Timbersaw. And well, only one outer tier tower remaining for Lions. It is that top tier 2. And, well, they've played from behind before, so I don't want to call them out of this just yet, because we've seen what they can do with the Naga Siren. She is about 400 gold from the Relic, and, well, still a decent way away from that Radiance as well. And I want to see myInsanity. I don't want them, they should not let up the pressure, not even one bit. I mean, they can wait for maybe a Mjolnir on Mirana, but that's quite some time they'd be waiting for, and they don't really want to do that. Well, she just continued to farm up pretty effectively. No, Naga sitting pretty far back. She really can't go too far forward against this team, which is the thing. She's farming pretty much with Riptide Illusions. And is able to find some farm that way, but it does lower her XP gain quite a bit as well. She's only level 11 in this game, and taking a look at the Dire side, they got the Timbersaw and Darkseer both at level 13, Mirana level 12, so they're in very good shape as far as that's concerned. Net worth, they're way ahead in those categories as well. It looks like Roshan will be the goal here. They don't take this particularly quick by any means, but they're going to try and go to work on this, and they have the map control, so they feel confident they can do this. There's no Radiant Vision in and around the pit, so really not a whole lot to worry about for them. Timbersaw, he's got a Plate Mail and a Boots Travel now, so Boots Travel helps the mobility. I typically wait until after the next item to maybe grab them, but it does help him maybe buy back and use his Bloodstone to get into fights much quicker. And he fakes a TP and actually just cancels it. That's okay. He's got a Plate Mail, so probably going to be a Shiva's, could also be AC, but Shiva's is probably the better item here and will help them fight as well. AC would help them kill towers, which they might have a bit of an issue doing just as they don't have very much right-click damage on a building, so could also be a possibility there. Let's see. Naga Siren has the Relic now, so the end is in sight as far as finishing this Radiance. Finally, but it's been some time. It's going to be very late. Normally you want that Radiance around the 16 to 18 minute mark, but it's going to be, I don't know, 23, 24, 25 minutes at least. Yes. And, well, they want to go ahead and push this high ground with the Aegis. Who did they actually give it to? They gave it to Mirana. I maybe would like to see it more than Timbersaw, but Mirana has been getting blown up a lot in fights, and Timbersaw has more survivability. He just gets living armored up. He's just going to go and try and find a fight. Blink Ravage will catch on almost the entire team. Aegis is blown immediately, but here comes the cast doing work. Vacuum on 4. Where's the wall? Nice Overgrowth. We'll catch on all of them. Oh my god, that AoE burst damage from the Timbersaw on top of the Overgrowth. Fantastic fight. And, well, triple kill. Buyback immediately from Ancient Apparition, but he's already used his Ice Blast. What does he do? Nothing. Puck goes down as well. Fantastic fight. They lose the Aegis immediately, but that Overgrowth after the vacuum into the Timbersaw damage was ridiculous. Ay, ay, ay. Well, they should get this tier 3 tower. Is there a glyph? There is a glyph available if they want to. Ice Blast will fly through. But can they actually defend this? They haven't used the glyph yet. I'm kind of surprised, but without Ravage, I guess they can't really fight this.
Bottom barracks are under attack.
Timbersaw, he's going for kills. Mirana, don't back off the racks. You're the only one with right-click damage. Go back there. Oh, yeah. She has a Mjolnir done, but I guess the glyph is used anyway, so go chase some kills. They'll clean up this melee racks at the very least, and we'll see if they stick around for the range or if they leave. Most of the team is respawning now on Radiant. Tide does blink in with the Gush, and, well, we might see the Mirana go down here very quickly, but the heal once again doing massive work. They can't fight. Song being used, and they just have to back off. Stolen Chakra will fly through a whole lot, and here comes Timbersaw once again. He's looking for blood. He'll probably find some kills. Rubik will go down. Mirana does die, but, I mean, at the end of the day, they're winning the fight once again. Treant might go down here. Living Armor trying to help out. He will get netted up and probably die here. But Timbersaw, once again, the Overgrowth. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this Overgrowth AoE combo with the Timbersaw is way too strong. They almost wipe the team again. Ancient Apparition, the only one left standing. Ay. And, well, they'll kill the range racks now, and we'll see if they rotate middle. Without the Mirana, they don't have the physical damage to really take down buildings very quickly, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them back up and try to farm out, maybe push top lane in so they can kill that top tier 2. But they will actually just go down, smack away at this tower, dying ever so slowly. Slowest tier 3 tower of their lives, but they'll probably want to back off here in a second. Mirana is back in 10 seconds, but she doesn't have boots of travel or anything, so she won't be back anytime soon. Treant going forward once again. Well, was that a stolen Overgrowth? It certainly was. And, well, that'll help a little bit. Witch Doctor ultimate is pop. Doesn't really do much of anything, and he dies immediately. And, well, they might be overstaying their welcome a bit. They do find the kill on someone. Yeah, Darkseer finds Rubik out, and, well, Tyner might be the next to go. He doesn't have Ravage for 10 seconds. If he dies before that, that'd be a real shame, but it looks like he might live that long. There he goes. He's going to go ahead and blink in once again. Darkseer will fall, and, well, they might be hanging around a bit too long. Ravage will be here in a second. They probably will kill this Timbersaw, but he's got 18 Bloodstone charges. He might have to suicide here. I'd like to see suicide. Suicide. Just kill yourself. There he goes. Okay. At the very last moment, he does kill himself, and, well, that means he respawns literally instantly and only loses not as many Bloodstone charges as he would have otherwise. So he's got the Shivas done, 1,000 gold in the bank as well. He'll put his travel right back in, or he thought about it, and now he won't be able to. And, well, one rack's down. Still, that's not... Nagas have overcome being a racks down before. We saw it once again yesterday. They had the mid racks down, and the Naga still managed to get that Radiance farm the way to victory, but, well, let's see if MY can do a little bit better than that this time. Does get silenced up with the, Mirana gets silenced up by the Puck, but the damage potential, oh my goodness, that Mjolnir and the Blade of Alacrity. That Naga just melted. She has no tank ability right now. Puck gets hit by an arrow as well, and, well, double kill from Mirana, and they thought they had her. I thought she was going to go down as well. Ice Blast will follow through. Ravage is popped, so they do get the Mirana, but they're forced to pop the Ravage to do so, and they lost 2 heroes already, including the Naga, who's once again delayed in her items. Maledict will come through. Not a whole lot this Tide can do to escape. He has a Gush, but here comes the burst damage from Timbersaw. He'll find the kill. He's wicked sick. And, well, Cyclone is used, trying to catch up to this Ancient Apparition. And, well, Overgrowth used just on him, and they'll kill him. 4 heroes down once again, and it's 40 to 18 kill score. Take a quick look at the graphs while they go ahead to work. 20,000 XP lead, 20,000 plus gold lead. It's looking ridiculous. Second Bloodstone on the team will go to the Darkseer. And, well, once again, Mirana's dead, so they can't really deal with the racks too effectively, but MYI is Serbian. Whoever that was in the chat. And did Zephyr lose? Earlier, they did play earlier today. They actually 2-0'd their series really easily, but they were playing a very, very not as good team. They were expected to win very easily, and they did. But anyway, Timbersaw, diving wells. It's fine. Mid lane, they're continuing to go to work here. Mirana should be back eventually. She's working her way, leaping out of the well. And they finally killed that tier 3 tower. Took them about 5 minutes, but yeah. Anyway, Timbersaw looking for more damage. And, well, nice vacuum wall onto 3 heroes. Song will come out immediately. And they will find the kill on the Timbersaw, actually. That's 1,000 gold for Puck over that, actually. Cats will fly into the base, but without the Timbersaw, I don't think they have the burst to dive the well right now. Naga finally finishes her Radiance, but she's already down almost 2 racks. We've seen Overgrowth, actually. Yep, okay. I thought it might have been a stolen one, but Rubik does steal it again if he wants to go for this, but he doesn't have a blink or anything. Net will fly out, grab the Witch Doctor. Here comes Treant, trying to make something happen. Overgrowth from the Rubik, trying to save his own life. Mirana might die here yet again. Nope, not quite. Witch Doctor ultimate, oh my god, saving himself from the Tidehunter, just channeling it in victory. Tidehunter does buy back immediately in anger, but, well, all this is happening. Middle racks are going down, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. Mirana's still alive here somehow. Will finally go down. Looks like the tower got the last hit there. Treant trying to run away. He'll go ahead and use himself in the air. Might not save him here, but here comes Timbersaw once again. trying to finish off this Tide Hunter, and man, I never get a break. Oh, you get bold. Things happen constantly, and well, this has been a very nicely played game by MYI. Timbersaw might go down. Vacuum, really nice one once again into that AoE from the Timbersaw, and well, he will go down, but not before getting a triple kill. And damn, I mean, after watching this game, this is a combo I want to see more often.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Best of 3. There we go. All right, and Jesus, I don't know. Well, I don't know what Victor is so concerned about. I mean, yeah, every game in the main event here, or every match, I mean, in the Battle of Central Europe after the qualifiers, which we are already done with, is best of 3 until the finals, which is best of 5, I believe. So, best of 3s from here on out, and well, following up on that, this is only game number 1, by the way. So no matter how hard you get stomped in one game, you can always come back in the next one, and well, that's what Lions will be looking to do in the future. They are down 2 racks, not tapping out quite yet, but well, that's just life, I guess. And well, Throne being bashed on a little bit here, losing some tier 4 towers. A little bit of chat spam going on, well diving happening, and oh, someone might decide to end the game here eventually. I don't know when. Oh, there's the Ravage. Only catching 1? Oh, nice heals from the Timbersaw, actually, keeping him. Not the Timbersaw, sorry, the Stream Protector will save himself, and I mean, I don't know where the GG is, but they should probably say GG. Just throwing it out there. Might be something they want to do, but I guess the Ancient's getting bashed on, so it won't be too much longer anyway. But yeah, there it is, finally. And well, that'll be your game number 1. MYI, this was a really fun lineup to watch. I mean, we saw them kind of go for this sort of quirky lineup with a lot of mid-game fighting potential in previous games. Today against TCN, it didn't work out at all, and this was a draft that, you know what, it worked, guys. That's about all I can say. They fought constantly. Timbersaw 18-4 and 15 did work. Train Protector also with 10 kills, pretty nice. And yeah, those vacuum combinations on top of the Timbersaw AoE into Overgrowth was absolutely absurd. No way to stop that fight, even with Ravage, once MOI got too far ahead. And that's just game number 1, like I said, guys. So we're going to cut to a quick break. We'll be back with game number 2 here very shortly. Lions looking to bring it back there in that game number 2. So we'll see you on the other side of the break. Put some music and some ads on. Don't go anywhere.